Alright, so welcome to part 3. Last time we ended off with finishing up this roof. So now, in this part of the video, we're going to work on this fender. Hopefully we can get up to the door line here, as well as to the rear bumper. Now this blueprint, because most of these lines are tangency, you're not going to see much detail going through here. However, if we go to different views, we can see that's one heck of a curve. Which, obviously, that curve looks like it starts right there. Actually, no, it looks like it even starts later down because that spoiler rolls flat with that, but we can see the spoilers clearly here. So we go down, we're going to get a hump. However, we got our picture of a standard one. So yeah, looks like that might get a little puffed up a little. So, let's begin. So instead of continuously trying to make this go flat, stretch across, we're just going to go straight down. So, going to make this line flat along with this. So we can see here. We're not even given that line. We are, but it's poorly drawn. Yeah, because look, this line connects from that taillight and then goes to here, which is supposed to be this line. So this one kind of goes, ugh. Okay, so this is not a good line at all. However, doesn't mean we necessarily need it. So we know that it connects with the spoiler. So we're going to make it connect with the spoiler. So we do that. Yep, still make it flat like that. Okay, so now gonna make it curve down quite a bit. Also gonna start making this line really flat. Okay. Come back to the rear. Start making this bulge out pretty bad. So this is the rally car version, so there's going to be quite a bit of hip. Bring this line in a little. Oh, no legacy drove by. Woo! Okay, so that's about as wide as it's gonna get there. And then we're gonna bring this down. Right there, there's going to be our maximum about here. Okay, so that's good. So that's going to be a little troublesome here. Okay, so obviously, we're going to have a lot of lines right here. And also, if I were to make lines run up and down here, I'm going to have a lot here, but that's okay. So, going through a loop cut here, just going to add a little basic thing here so I can go off of it. Click that and that. Angle it down just a hair. And then we are going to make sure that we're still set. And go along with the curve. So going straight down here, going to grab this portion. And we're going to open it up. Start making a very octagonal wheel well. Which is alright. Curves back in. We're going to make this line parallel with this part of the bumper. So we can see our line is not flat. It's always good to have flat lines. And then we want this line flat along that. Oops, someone just started up their truck. Gonna come down, same height as that. Yeah, we'll have something for this later on. And curve way down. Actually, this is probably not as much. Still curving down though. Okay, I'm going to refrain from doing the side skirt just yet. Okay, so we got quite the detailed fender going along here. but we're then going to extrude it flat here. Gonna work on getting the curvature set up for the door. Alright, so now we got that. However, we're obviously going to have this come in on us. So we're going to scale in the X direction now, because the car does not get as fat. However, as we can see, our door line, so we meet the door line perfectly here, and as we can see, our line is at the start of this post. And for some reason, that's really messed up right there. So we will probably fluctuate the top view here a bit. So we're going to line that up with the top post here. That works well. And then we're not going to do the door, which is normally what I do first. We're actually going to finish off the fender. So drag us along here. Don't worry about that gas cap just yet. So we curve in quite harsh here. Probably ought to curve this as well. Now we're going to run this flat and then we'll worry about the curvature. So we're going to run up to our tail lamp here. Worry about our curvature here first. Oh god, as we can see, we're quite a distance away again. So now I am actually running flat into that. So that means this needs to come in. Yeah, we're about there on the tail lamp. So now if that's that, and then this is also right there, so that needs to come forward. Looks like an absolute mess up here. I gotta love it when blueprints do this. So this we're probably just going to start curving in like this. And then we'll run it into the sidewall there. Working on that curve. And then this will probably boast back out. This one's going to be tricky because then we're going to have to probably triangulate it at the end here. Or just run all this here and then we'll subdivide it after. Probably could have just do this in the X direction. Scale in the X direction, make it flat. Okay, obviously we're going to need to loop cut this. And make sure that this runs in line with it as well. Alright, still got just a little bit left on the fender. Curve that in, maybe even scale it in the Y direction a little. Okay, Okay, so as we see, the back is clearly too high. Bring it down there. That works good. Bring that out a bit. It's going to be hard to kind of deal with this around here. But it works. Now we want to go straight down because we don't want to hammer on over there just yet. Scale in the Y direction. Bring it over mostly flat. Bring this line in. So now we got that. However, looks like we run into something here. So we're going to loop cut there. Scale in the X direction. And boast this out. So then we can keep that flat. However, this looks like this needs to start curving in. But then how much this wants to bump out, I'm not sure yet. Probably quite a lot, considering we got to go with the bumper line. Alright. Down the Z direction. Actually, we come to this line now. That's the one that we were trying to aim up, which obviously I'm off now. Thank you. Thank you, Blueprint. Actually going to drag this down. Come back. We're kind of okay on the wheel well. Scale Y. Now, does that require this being mostly flat? Yes. So now we're going to start our curvature. And for this, we can mostly just start dragging. Now, there's a reason why I'm leaving the wheel well more open than dragging it right up against it, just so you know. Whoops, the wrong line. Wrong line still. There we go. Down again. This is going to be a lot more of a detailed car than I was expecting. I was hoping to be semi-low poly, and now we're going extreme poly. Already. We're not even at the subdivision yet, so hopefully you brought a meaty computer. And then we'll curve that in a bit more right there. Alright, so we got the main rear fender built. Looks pretty good. Obviously, put it on smooth. And that looks pretty good. Looking like a PS2 game model right there. At least with the texture. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And you learned a bit from it and got just as far as I did. Hope to see you guys in the next one. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new or following along with this. I'm trying to upload this as fast as I can, but with Need for Speed Heat just coming out and Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out too, I'm going to be pretty busy. Very busy, actually. So, I'll try and get this out as soon as possible. Plus, also, I got 9 days left on the free trial. So, see you soon. Bye.